a sneaky little live because the tour is still going on at this moment. So I'm trying to get you sort of involved, try and see what you guys can see while we're walking around this very, very haunted location in the heart of Edinburgh. As you can see, I'm just on the Royal Mile area. Loads of different ghost stories attached to it. I'm actually stood next to one of the most famous ghost hunting locations in the whole of Edinburgh, which is Mary King's Close. So that's not too bad, is it? I can't see any people online or anything because the light's still going on. As you can see, it's bloody bright. It's so quiet here though. I can't believe it's one of these locations that I've been to that's so quiet when you're walking down the streets. Now, let me just show you this location that's here dead quick. There's Mary King's Close, just there. It's having some building work done at the moment. There's a few little bits of building stuff going on. Hey Hannah, hope you're alright, darling. Yeah, Mary King's Close there, one of the most haunted locations in the whole of Edinburgh. Now, it's supposed to be haunted by a young girl called Anna, who allegedly died of, sadly, the plague, and she's supposed to be missing her family, missing her mom and dad, and she's still supposed to haunt that location, walking around, trying to find some peace. Even a psychic from Tokyo went all the way down to the Mary King's Close and actually connected with the spirit of this young girl called Anna, and came out into the Royal Mile, and she started buying little teddy bears, and everyone sort of placed them back down there. So there's sort of like a big sort of mountain of teddies now that everyone's left down in Mary King's Close. So yeah, it's just behind me now. It's one of the most haunted cities in the whole world, where we do our interactive ghost walk. The Edinburgh Dungeons. I'm near it. I'm not far. I think it's down that way somewhere, around there somewhere. But yeah, I'm just on the old. Sorry, I'm messing about the camera. I'm in the Old Town Park. I'll show you this. Look at that castle up there. Most siege castle. Ooh, move my finger. The most siege castle in the whole of Great Britain. It's just there. Look at that Royal Mile there. Absolutely beautiful. So it's nice to be up here. It's nice to spend some time up here, do some ghost hunting. I'm going to go over to one of the most haunted graveyards in the whole entire world, which is just, I think they've been doing some filming here. I think Fast and the Furious has just been filmed here, the new one. So that's cool. I'll make sure I get it right, because I know they'll be having a go at me if I don't get it right. Is it the old jail or toll booth that used to be here? That they used to execute people at this point as well, I believe. Anna will correct me if I'm wrong. Birkenhead were actually executed in this location where we are, just next to St Giles, in front of a crowd of thousands of people. Try to see a little sneaky bit. Edinburgh vibes. Little sneaky bit of the tour. Now, if I walk around here, I can show you. This cathedral. It's right next to it. Show you this little bit that's around here. Now, when we actually get into the graveyard, we'll be doing some ghost hunting. Listen, obviously we're respectful. You know, we're not bloody idiots. But we're very respectful when we go in there as well. But we do try. See if we can try and make contact. Look at this. Reminds me of London. It does. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful location that we use. So I'm going to off. So if you haven't tried out one of our investigations, you must do. You must come, because they're brilliant. We love them going around and doing a little bit interactive. Yeah, we love going around having a little bit of a ghost hunt, have a little bit of a ghost walk on some of the sides. I'm just coming up to the Deacon Brodie's pub now, that's on the corner. As well, we're just going to go up to Deacon Brodie's Close. He's supposed to haunt in there as well. He was executed. along with a lot of other souls. Yeah, see a little H on the blog. Just there. Look how beautiful it's built. Little cone on the guy's head, as you do. Those beautiful parts of Edinburgh in the old town. So I'm just going to walk across to make sure I don't get squashed. I probably will die, but thanks for joining me. I'm going to spend a couple of minutes just walking up. I've got to trust the other guys to start doing the tours. So this is my little bit, trusting them, leaving them to it as they sort of walk past and do some of the experiments, as I said. And we've got some of these ghost hunts going on all over the country now. Down in Howth in West Yorkshire, we've had Jenny and David today. We've also had Eam going on tonight, and the story of the black-eyed children down in Calais. We've had all these different stories all going on tonight, and I think, where am I? One of the most haunted cities in the world. We're in Edinburgh, dead on in the centre of Edinburgh now. As I said, this is where we do our interactive ghost walks. As we walk around looking for some of the old souls, the old spirits of Edinburgh. Yeah, I love this place. This is honestly one of my favourites. If you've not been, you must come and check this place out. It's really quiet at the moment. There's only a few souls walking around. So we have a little walk up, going to go down to Crest Market, and then we actually go into the most haunted group. You wet yourself then, didn't you? It was the sign above your head. Sign going off, just wet herself and walked off. Yeah, so we'll walk down to one of the most haunted graveyards in the whole world. If you've not heard the Mackenzie Poltergeist, please check it out. It's a fantastic story, and if you ever come, you're very welcome to come here ghost hunting with us. But also, if you want the whole history side of things, you must check out Old Wiki Tours as well, because they are fantastic for their history and everything they do. Now, officially closed, I'm walking up to now that you can see. There's supposed to be a poltergeist of an old man called Angus. It's supposed to be down this close. Supposed to be near somewhere. Supposed to be a fisherman. Supposed to haunt out, supposed to smell alcohol, pushed, prodded. Where are all the people? There aren't any. It's completely dead. This is one of those places like Edinburgh. We're alright because all our outdoor events are all outside. So we're allowed to have 15 people join us on our events. Obviously, they're all socially distanced or COVID secure measures that are in place with our events. We've done all that. But this is the reason Edinburgh's so quiet, because nothing's bloody open. All opens on Monday. All the shops, local businesses need to get right back open. So I think they're allowed to this week. So that's not bad, is it? I'm going to carry on going until I actually get to the castle, and then I can show you. But there's just no one. Absolutely no one around me. All completely quiet. All completely dead. Excuse the pun. Now we're coming up to the Witchery area. I'll show you, it's a really, really nice restaurant that's in Edinburgh as well, but it's one of the locations. There you go, you can see a little bit better with me now. Okay. This location that's just up here is called the Witchery. Another very haunted location. It's here. Many ghosts are reported being around this area, even down to a phantom bagpipe player that's supposed to walk the underground tunnels where we are now. So on a cold, quiet night, there you go. No one else around me. I've left them to carry on with the tour. So yeah, underground, quiet, cold, foggy nights. You're supposed to hear the sound of bagpipes playing when you walk up here. Now it's all nice and quiet as I'm here at this moment in time. Now these closes are what I love. These little closes that are there. I think some of them are proper beautiful to look down some of them. So you can almost hear the sounds of history all around you when you come to this place. Now, I know I'm boring looking castle up there. The most beautiful castles. And I'm a bit boring. I'm a bit of a geek, to be honest. So I listen to all the ghost stories and ghost tours and all those sort of things. And I love all that. So yeah, look at that castle there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. A lot of people bring up their cars and take pictures outside, which is cool, man. I was always poor as a kid, so I never had a car until I could afford it myself. But this is the location. Welcome to Edinburgh Castle. And this is the witch's well. It's just here with us. The memorial that is around. There's our little mates going on over there. So I'm going to take you over here. See if I can walk over here and find a nice little quiet spot. I can have a chat with you. It's proper spooky, isn't it? This is normally yes, I'm near bloody somewhere. I can't tell you where it is, I'm just here. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, sorry for the fingers, guys. That building there, George Harriet School, I think it's pronounced, is the inspiration for Harry Potter. It's the inspiration for Hogwarts, which is amazing. So just down, excuse the fingers, guys, like down there, down in that area that's just there, is Grass Market. Now there was a market there for hundreds of years. It was only in the early 1900s that this market stopped. I think it was 1908 that this market stopped. It's been there for hundreds of years. The Cowgate got its name from the cattle coming through. Now that's the area where Burke and Hare is supposed to frequent, is the word. There's a pub down there where they actually took one of their victims from there as well. They actually lived in that direction over there. So yeah, just near the Burke and Hare strip club, which obviously I've never been to at all. But yeah, it's over in that area. Now we've also got the White Hart that's down there, another really, really haunted location in Edinburgh. There's also the Last Drop, which is known to be very, very haunted, as well as a medieval child that's supposed to be seen walking and making their presence known in the location. So, yeah. And just next is Greyfriars Kirkyard, most haunted graveyard, the whole entire world, not just in Edinburgh. You might hear me lose sound a bit now because I'm just walking around there. Should be back. Most haunted graveyards in the world. It's really famous to do the story of George Mackenzie, which was back in the day a very, very wealthy aristocrat, lawyer, solicitor that lived in this area as well. The Covenanters prison is down in the graveyard as well. Now you must do a tour around there. Like I said, I always advise Old Reekie tours and ourselves as well. Make sure you come down and check us all out. This is really some spooky place that we're coming up to now as well. Now I'll show you in a minute myself. So we're walking down the stairs. I'll edit this bit out when it goes on. So there you go. Side of the castle. Absolutely beautiful. Just there. Okay, I think I've bored you guys long enough now. But you need to come on one of our interactive ghost walks. All our ghost hunts are back now as well. We've also got a brand new ghost hunt that's coming at Ripon Workhouse and Jail. So it's 2 locations in one, not just one. You get to go to 2 different places in one night. It's an absolute bargain as well. So you make sure that you get booked onto that. All the other tours that we've got coming up, we pretty much have one middle, southern, north, and Scotland now. So we've got these events pretty much scattered all over the place, so you're very, very welcome to come and join us. Got a fantastic team that are bloody somewhere behind me. Fantastic team that do come out and they spend ages learning their stories and doing everything that they need to do to be able to go out. It's the ghost hunt inside that's the hardest, you know, because obviously ghosts, as much as we want them to, they're not a pizza. We just can't order them and they just turn up. Some people ask, am I going to see a ghost? It's like, I don't know. You've got more of a chance, especially when you're with us, but you can never, ever sort of predict or guarantee that anything paranormal is going to happen, obviously. So I'm going to go down into the Grassmarket area now, which is another area that they used to execute the convicted in the Edinburgh area. So I know that there's the gallows there as well. Some of the Covenanters were executed at that point. Before we spend the last little minutes in the graveyard itself. So yeah, it's alright. So I love this tour. So it's a good one. So thank you very much for joining with us. And if you've got any questions or anything, please feel free. You can go on and talk to us and ask questions. And if there's any of the events that are coming up, mostly it's on our website as well, which is hauntednights.co.uk. The Ghost Hunt site, Ghost Walk site, which is hauntednightsghostwalks.co.uk. All the social media stuff, which is, I'll show you that before you go. So I'm just stood here on my Todd, waiting to get mugged. I'm only joking. So all the tours are on there as well, so you have to come and join us. We've all got our Instagram page, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook pages, all that sort of jazz. So you can please share it, please like it, and make sure you subscribe as well. These videos, they're not supposed to be perfect. We like talking to you guys, we like interacting with you guys, we like to show you what little bits that you can experience when you come on a ghost hunt. We do some of these lives when we're doing our events. When we're doing our main ghost hunts as well. So there's a little bit of interest in it. So you guys, please go and check us out. And thank you very, very, very much for joining us. And hopefully some of the other team are going to come on and have a few words over the weekend as well. So I'll leave you all to it. And make sure I'll leave you with a nice little view. I'll tell you what. I'll walk down into the Grassmarket so you can have a little view for a minute just before I go. So the graveyard is quite close to where we are now as well. So we're getting even closer to where we use certain areas. So yeah, this is the Grassmarket area. Also known as Little Italy. A lot of souls came across, tried to make a better life for themselves, and they actually frequented in this area. That's my word for the day, frequented. I've said it like 6 times today. So this area, so its nickname is Little Italy. It's got loads of different, brilliant, I should say, Italian little restaurants that come in. There's another part up there that's called Little Island as well. So yeah, here we are now. Just this little pub here. Oh, that is the White Hart. Now that is where Burke and Hare are supposed to have been seen drinking. The other pub is, oh no, sorry for the fingers. It's there, just behind that tree. Is where the gentleman was taken by Burke and Hare and sold to the doctors, anatomists. So yeah, most haunted. So I'm going to leave you all to it now as I walk up into the most haunted graveyard.